Okay.
So Rocky Horror Picture Show stories are fun. I've got a few. At the Ken Cast, there was this wonderful. Our Frankenfurter was actually played by Paula. She called herself Sean. Having a girl Frankenfurter was great. She was about 16 and actually OCD about the whole thing. She actually, was theater and actually wanted to get the lines right. So we, let her, but we teased her about it. We tried to break her up. So breaking up Paula was a challenge. So it was a lot of fun. And at one point during the show, there's a line where the dress clung to her thigh. You Rocky Horror people know what I'm talking about. It clung to her thigh, and all of me and Andy and Go-Go would all jump up out of her theaters and cling to her thigh, which would crack her up. So you'd have all these guys in a little pyramid of guys around her thighs while she's trying to keep straight and keep her face straight. So after a while, the pile of guys around her became like a pyramid of guys that stacked up to her chest every time she dare say, cling to my thigh. And it eventually got to the point where it just got crazy. And when Paula would say, it clung to my thigh, about 16 guys would form a pyramid and reach up to where her bodice would be. And we'd all be clambering around trying to cling to her. And at one point, we just picked her up and carried her about 75% of the way up the aisle. And she's beating on us, trying to get us off and smacking us in the head because she's trying to actually do her lines like a real theater person. She's smacking us. We've got about 5 of us have her up over our heads. We take her up to the backstage. She's beating us to death. And we finally put her down before we get her out to the lobby. And then, because we couldn't open the doors with her beating us to death, she goes running back in her high heels to try to actually get back where she is, like anyone gives a crap. So that was the time when we tried to breaking up Paula was great, and she was great. Sean, you know who you are. She was a great Frankenfurter, the best female Frankenfurter since Dory of New York.
Have any other stories to tell right now?
That's a good one, and we'll go on for more.